What's going on, guys? TTL here. Today I'm going to be going over my top plays for NBA for today, Monday, December 18th, 2023. We are officially 1 week away from Christmas, guys. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. We're very close now. I'm super excited. If you don't know, I have a 3-year-old daughter, so super excited for that. This is going to be her first actual Christmas where she is knowing what's going on. So super excited to see that, and just happy holidays, everybody. We had a great day yesterday. Absolutely smashed it in VIP. We can go to the post your wins section and we can see a ton of chalkboard cash. We hit this 5x for 1.5 unit play for 5x to cash out 7.5 units on Betr. And then we had this 2-pick on chalkboard for 2.5 units, almost a 3x there. And then we had this 2-pick on Prizepicks, and we had a 5-pick go 3 of 4 because Joe Val pushed that 15-point line somehow. I'm so happy he got 15 though, because chalkboard would have been rough if he didn't. But overall, a great day yesterday. Let's do it again today. We also cashed a sleeper slip, I think. We just had a great day, so let's do it again today, guys. Let's absolutely kill it. And if you guys are interested in joining that VIP, you can go to the Patreon link in the comment or in the description, or you can just click the link tree and it has a link to the Discord and the Patreon as well. But you get access to my complete slips for every single app. We do sports book bets, we do watch parties. A lot of times I'll be playing blackjack as a watch party and I'll have 40 or 50 people watching me play blackjack, and if we end up winning, I'll just give away some money randomly in the Discord just because why not? I just want some money, like share the wealth. But let's make some money, guys. Let's keep crushing it in VIP. This has been a great month for VIP right now. I think we're up like 75 units total for the month. Obviously, we started off really hot. The first 10 days of December, we were like 9 profit days for 1 losing day. Now it's 18 days in. We're probably like 13 winning days for 4 losing days going into the 18th day, something like that. We have been a little bit cold this past week, but yesterday was a great bounce back day, and the day before was actually a pretty good bounce back day as well. So let's keep on crushing it. Let's keep this hot streak going, and let's get into these actual NBA picks for Prizepicks, guys. Make sure you're hitting that thumbs up button before we get started. Leave a comment if you're interested or if you're telling any of these picks, and hit that subscribe button, guys. We're at 15.1k subscribers. Very blessed to be here. My goal for the year was 10,000, so really blessed to have 15,000 of you guys subscribed. Other than that, if you're interested in a free week of VIP, sign up at Chalkboard, UnderDog, or Sleeper and use code TTL when you sign up and make your first deposit. You'll get a 100% deposit match as well as a free week of VIP. So there is that, and let's get into these actual picks, guys. I do appreciate all of you. And I'm going to be going over my top 3 for the day. So let's go over to Outlier, click on NBA up here, and let's get into it. So one of my top plays of the day is going to be Paul George, and we're going to take his over 22.5 points. Excuse me. So let's go ahead and take a look at Paul George 22.5 points. Let's go ahead and set this to just the lines that I personally like. And we can see over 22.5 points is minus 135 on DraftKings, minus 131 on Caesars, and minus 140 on BetMGM. He's a 57% implied probability of hitting. Over his last 10, he's only cashed this in 4 out of 10, which obviously does not look great just from looking at it at the start. When we look at the head-to-head matchup, he did get 45 points against the Pacers last time he went up against them. And in 2023, he's actually went over this total of 15 of 24 games, so 63%. And we can also see he's exceeded this in 6 of his last 8 games on the road after a win. And he's shooting up 18 field goal attempts per game. So the attempts are definitely there. 18 field goal attempts with his line being at 22.5. Definitely love the odds there, especially with 8 of those being 3-pointers. He's definitely going to be throwing them up. So I'm loving that spot for him tomorrow. We can also see the Pacers points defense. They're 29th in the league overall for points allowed. And versus his position, they're still just 29th. They give up 27 points per game. So I'm loving this, especially with Paul George. played such a vital role on his team recently. So I'm loving this. Let's lock it in with confidence. The only thing that like could potentially mess this up is the Pacers give up a lot of points, and they have so many like stars on their team, you know. So they have Harden, they have Paul George, they have Kawhi Leonard. So they have so many stars, so many studs on their team. That's the only thing, is if Leonard and Harden are hot, Paul George may not have the opportunity. But I still love this play. I love Paul George today. We can take a look. The total of this game is so high. It's at 241.5. So it's also supposed to be a really close game. The Clippers are 2.5-point favorites. So it's supposed to be super close. The point spread super, I mean, not the point spread, the points game total is super high. I'm really liking this today. I think Paul George should be able to get that 2.5 points pretty easily. And this is one of my top plays of the day. So my second play of the day is going to be Colin Sexton. And we're going to take his under 8.5 rebounds and assists. So let's take a look at this. Colin Sexton, under 8.5 rebounds and assists. We can see this is minus 130 on DraftKings, minus 133 on Caesars, and all the way at minus 135 on BetMGM. Over his last 5, he's cast this in 4 out of 5. Last 10, 8 out of 10. Head-to-head matchup, he got 1 assist, 0 rebounds against the Nets last time around. And in 2023, he stayed under this in 21 of 26 games, 81% of the time. He's failed to exceed this in 14 of his last 20 games at home with a 5.5 RA average. So, absolutely loving this today. Pardon me. We can see the spread of this game is a 3.5 point spread, so it is supposed to be a close game, so he should get plenty of minutes. But even with him getting a lot of minutes, I don't see him going over this. We can take a look, even with Clarkson being out, even with Keontae George being out, even with John Collins being out, he's going over under this 2 games, both games without all 3 of those players. He's going under. I just don't think he's going to have the potential. I think that he definitely shoots more. So if we look at his points line, for example, we can see he's going over 3 games in a row. We can see he goes from 10 attempts per game to, without these 3 players, 18 attempts per game. So obviously, yes, he's throwing the ball up almost twice as much as he did without with these players. But as regarding rebounds and assists, it hasn't really affected his RA much at all without these players. So I'm loving this. Let's lock it in with confidence. We can see the Nets rebounds and assist defense, 18th in the league for rebounds allowed, 12th in the league for assists allowed. And then versus shooting guards, they're actually 21st in the league for assists allowed and 21st in the league for assists allowed and 11th in rebounds allowed. So I don't think he has many people that he can assist to without Clarkson in. So I'm not really worried about his assist line. And then as far as his rebounds, that actually gets better versus shooting guards. It goes from 18th to 11th. So I'm loving this line today. Let's lock it in with confidence, guys. Colin Sexton, under 8.5 rebounds and assists. And then I have 3 picks I can choose from to give you guys for this third pick today. I would say Kobe White. So, I mean, I guess I'll technically give 4, but I'm only going to go over 3. I would say Kobe White, but there's 2 things that are wrong with that. First off, his PRA isn't on Prizepicks right now. His PRA is at 31.5. That's what I would take on Kobe White. If I took it, I would take over. Okay. But Kobe White, the PRA isn't on Prizepicks, and he's gone over this number 8 games in a row. Last game looked iffy until the 4th quarter, where he just went ham in the 4th quarter. But he's due to go under in one of these games, man. People have been riding the Kobe White train for 7, 8 games in a row now. I think it's been 8 in a row, literally, that he's went over this PRA. And obviously, Levine's out. He's getting a ton of usage. But one of these games, he's going to screw everybody over. So I'm not going to give him as the free play just because he's due to have an under game. But that is a play I took. I did take his over 31.5 PRA if you're interested in taking that. Other than that, I think I'm going to go ahead and give you guys the Derrick Jones Jr. play. And we're taking his under 4.5 rebounds. And this is versus the Nuggets. So we can take a look. We can search up Derrick Jones Jr. And we can see under 4.5 rebounds over here. I don't have his rebounds selected. minus 118 on FanDuel, minus 120 on DraftKings, and minus 125 on Caesars, actually. And we could see over his last 5, he's cashed in 4 out of 5. Last 10, 8 out of 10. In the head-to-head matchup, this was just earlier this year, just around a month ago, a month and a half ago. He got 1 rebound versus the Nuggets. Dallas are 8-point underdogs this game. He's cashed this in 17 of 24 games, and he's failed to exceed this in 20 straight games on the road with a 2 rebound per game average. We can see the Nuggets do not allow many rebounds. They're 9th in the league for rebounds allowed. And when we take a look, they're actually 6th in rebounds allowed to his position. So I'm loving this. Derrick Jones Jr. should stay under that 4.5 rebound line. Let's lock it in with confidence. And these are my top 3 plays of the day, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Go sign up for Chalkboard. Use code TTL. Get that deposit match. Get that free week of VIP. And I'll see you guys in the Discord.